Ciao Amici! Today we're gonna prepare a delicious dessert. We're gonna make tiramisu together today. Do you have any idea of the meaning of the word tiramisu in Italian? So tiramisu is made up by three words. Tira, mi, su. Tira is pull, lift, bring. Mi is me and su is up. So it's either pick me up, lift me up, but for sure tiramisu is always a good idea for our mood. Okay, so let's start guessing what ingredients we need to prepare a delicious tiramisu. Okay, let's start over here. We have some sugar, then we have some mascarpone cheese. Here we have it what I call chilled espresso because it's espresso with added water that has to be cold. Otherwise our cookies are gonna completely melt inside of it. Then we have eggs, and guess what? What is this? I know you call it ladyfingers, guys. But in Italy, if you're gonna go around and say, hey, can I have some ladyfingers? I doubt they're gonna understand what you're looking for. Just for you to know, the real name of the cookies that you need to prepare tiramisu is savoiardi. So if you're ever gonna hear it around, this is the cookies you need for tiramisu. Okay, let's get started. First step to make tiramisu, we need to separate the eggs. Okay, so here's our eggs. One bowl is gonna be for our egg whites and the other bowl is gonna be for our egg yolks. Be careful. So if there's a little bit of white into your yolks, doesn't matter, you're all good. But there's no way that you're gonna be able to make the tiramisu if either a little tiny piece of egg yolks is gonna go into your whites. So make sure there's no yolk into your whites, okay? If that happens, you can try to remove it using a little spoon, or my suggestion is start over. Just dump it or use it for something else and wash your bowl and start it over. Here we are. Then, very Italian style, we're gonna add our sugar. Half into the yolk and half into the whites. Okay, so here I have 3 tablespoons of sugar because it's 1 tablespoon of sugar, and when I say tablespoon, it's this tablespoon, not the measuring one. It's gonna be 1 tablespoon per egg, but we're gonna use half of the sugar over here and half over here. So I'm gonna add 1 here, 1 here, and then I do half here and half over here. Don't be precise, it's gonna be delicious no matter what. Then we're gonna start working on our egg whites first. Why? I call it lazy working. Because if you're gonna start whipping your white first, you're not gonna need to wash your whisks to work on your yolks. If you're gonna start from the yolks, you have to work here and then wash your whisk and then go to the whites. I don't wanna wash my whisk, so I start over here. Okay. This, by the way, this hand mixer is my grandma's, okay? It's, I don't know how old, but it still works beautifully. And I love to use it because when I was growing up cooking, I always used this one. And I'm so happy to be back at home and be able to still use this one. Okay, let's start it. So we're gonna whip our whites until they are stiff peaks, and you can see and you can check when they are ready when they have the same consistency of shaving cream. If you wanna check and you wanna make a test, you can just flip the bowl on top of your head, and if nothing moves, it means that it's ready. We're gonna try it together. Stiff picks. Now let's do the test. Nothing moves, means it's ready. Now, we're gonna switch our bowls and we're gonna start working on our egg yolks, same thing, but this time, instead of looking for the consistency, we're looking for the color. We're gonna keep going until our egg yolks are gonna turn very light, almost to the color of our mascarpone cheese. Maybe a little bit darker, but just to give you an idea when to stop, okay? Let's get started. Here it is. Now, we're gonna add our mascarpone cheese inside of our egg yolks over here. And we're gonna use our hand mixer to mix everything together. This time, when you're gonna start turning it on, make sure you hold on to your bowl really tight because this is it's gonna be hard. Mascarpone cheese is denser, so keep it sturdy and get started. So when there's no lumps anymore, means that it's ready. And what we're gonna do is now we're gonna combine these two creams, these two pieces of the cream. We're gonna put our egg yolks and sugar and mascarpone inside of this bowl. You can do either the opposite, it doesn't matter. Because then we're gonna start folding the whites in. Okay, the consistency of the cream is just beautiful. Okay guys, now we're gonna start assembling put together our tiramisu. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just get a spoon of cream. We're gonna put it in our tray, whatever you're gonna decide to use for your tiramisu. And you're just gonna spread it enough to cover the bottom. Just like this, it doesn't have to be a lot. It's just gonna help our cookies to get moisture. Okay, then we're gonna start putting our savoiardi. We're gonna roll it really fast into our chilled espresso. Don't let it soak, otherwise they're gonna break and they're gonna get too mushy. You just wanna get them wet, roll it fast, and then you place it one next to the other. Then we're gonna put some cream. I would say half of it. I'm gonna try to make 2 layers, okay? And then I know that many people add some liquor to the espresso. It's up to you. I don't like any liquor and I don't actually drink any wine. So personally, I don't like it. And if you don't like coffee, you can replace the coffee and add some milk, or you can make a limoncello tiramisu. And you can dip it into limoncello instead of dipping it into the coffee. You can make many variations, or you can add strawberries. Okay, now we're gonna repeat it and make another layer. This. And now we're just gonna cover it with a lot of cocoa powder. Actually, I don't know why my mom has this huge sifter, but let's use this one to put a lot of cocoa powder on top of the tiramisu. You can use a small one, of course. And here it is. Our tiramisu is ready. It's better if you prepare, let's say you have some guests for dinner tomorrow, okay? Some friends over for dinner tomorrow. I would suggest you to prepare the tiramisu today, let it sit in the refrigerator overnight, and tomorrow night for dinner it would be perfect. So it has to rest and sit in the refrigerator for at least 4 or 5 hours. Overnight is the best. So I'm gonna put my tiramisu in the refrigerator and I can't wait to have it for breakfast tomorrow. And now, your turn. Enjoy it. If you're interested in buying any of the ingredients that we're using in the recipes and many more, you can check out our website over here and see what delicious ingredients we directly import from Italy, and you can buy and get it at your house because we ship all over the United States. Check it out!